combination of water and heat. A jungle of trees 30 meters tall forms a towering canopy. Of the hundreds of tree species here, most produce fruits, a feast for creatures like this black giant squirrel. Being a fruit eater might seem like the easy option. Fruit doesn't move, doesn't hide, and doesn't run away. But finding fruit is not as simple as it first appears. Different trees fruit at different times of year. So it helps to know your neighborhood well. And the king of the swingers has got it covered. Oversized arms and hook-like hands make gibbons true arboreal acrobats. Even with a baby in tow. As they ping around their territory at top speeds of over 50 kilometers an hour, they perform a taste test on each piece of fruit they find. Accept or reject. Plump, ripe fruit is swallowed straight away. Anything green is left behind for now. But in a few days, they'll be ready to eat, and then the gibbons will be back to get them. Ripe or not, they don't like to share their larders with anyone else. These Assamese macaques have strayed too close for comfort and started helping themselves. The gibbons make their presence known. And the trespassers get the message loud and clear. These trees are already taken. And that's just as true in the concrete jungle of Lopburi, a city around 150 kilometers north of Thailand's capital, Bangkok. It's home to over 700,000 people, and its residents have some unusual neighbors. These city-dwelling macaques are thought to have lived here for over 100 years. And they've certainly made themselves at home. They've divided the place up into territories, just like they do in the forest. And the biggest troop has set up base at the Prang Samyot temple in the center of the city. It's the most valuable piece of real estate. Oodles of space. Entertainment for the kids. And plenty of shade for a siesta. Most importantly, food is delivered to the door every day. Now that's service. These monkeys get VIP treatment because people here believe that they are descendants of the revered Hindu monkey god, Hanuman. So locals make sure they don't go hungry. Cabbage leaves not to your taste? Try oranges. Or bananas. And there's even a large area of grass if you fancy a bit of DIY grazing. it's not plain sailing for all these city slickers. Just across the way, the tenants of a row of old shops don't enjoy such a salubrious residence. No delivery man stops here. Instead, every morning they must complete a high-risk obstacle course before they can get their fill. Surviving electrocution on the high wires is a cinch compared to what comes next. They must also run the gauntlet of Lop Buri's overcrowded streets. It's a life-threatening pursuit. But everyone must make the journey, no matter how young. Finally, they reach their destination, the back streets of Lop Buri, where a pile of food has been left out for them. They stuff themselves, filling their cheek pouches as full as possible. The food's top-notch, but the drinking options aren't too sanitary. So some have found a juicy alternative. Although figuring out how to use the straw is a bit beyond them.